What do most companies struggle with? Knowing who does what, when, and where. The reason why workflows are so much easier than SOPs is because people actually read a workflow. It's visual, it's easy on the eyes, and it's not sheets and sheets of paper. I want you to remember or think about the last time you read a SOPs. Nobody reads SOPs. Workflows are the way to go in the future for developing systems and processes that people will actually be held accountable, will implement and execute. So how do you begin developing a workflow? You begin by understanding the department and what the outcome is for each department in the customer journey. The customer journey is taking the customer from getting their attention, their awareness, to sending them a Christmas card. Once each department understands what they have to deliver, you create what's called swim lanes. Every person understands their role, and then there's very clear, defined outputs that they do as they move towards the outcome. This will prevent people overstepping each other and not understanding what their role is. And so there are clear handoffs. What you want to do next is see where your bottlenecks are. Maybe your bottlenecks are when the customer coming into the sales pipeline. It might be the turnarounds on proposals. It might be the follow-up. It might be the handoff between the office and the field. And sometimes the bottlenecks is not having a good understanding of what they have to do. When I've heard objections to workflows, they say, hey, what about those one-off times where things are different? I get that. But workflows are what happen 80% of the time. Sure, 20% of the time things change. There's nuances, but this is for most of the time, what happens most of the time. As you can see here, this workflow might or might not fit what you're doing. The important thing about workflows is that you just don't get a cookie cutter one from someone else. Someone else has a workflow that works with them in their city, in their state, in their situation with their business. What you have to do is get a coach that'll help you develop these workflows for your situation, for your business, for your customer. And that takes a special skill. Now, I've told you what you have to do. The next step is booking a coaching call so we can talk about the how to implement and how to execute. Beware, once again, of taking other people's cookie cutter workflow and then plugging it into yours. We have to make a specialized workflow for you. So I'll put a link in the chat to a free Compass coaching call. See you soon, friends. Thank you.